Hello, I'm going to show you a little trick that I learned, and it's not my idea. I want to make that clear that it's not my idea, but I got this from somebody else on the RV Facebook page, and he worked at a dealership, and he said they replace windows quite often, especially these type right here. You'll see it's just got the exposed glass edge. There's no frame around it. Most of the windows with the frame are okay. But these here, the edge of the glass, if a rock was to hit it and chip it, it'd wind up shattering that glass. And then you got to replace it. And I don't know how much it'd be, but I'm sure it's quite expensive. So anyway, so what you could do, it's got this car door edge cover. It goes on the edges of the car door so that if you hit something else, it won't chip the paint. And it fits just right. So it goes over, you just press it in. We'll tap it in with a rubber mount, make sure it's good. And that's really all there is to it, but it's a good protection for your window and it looks good when it's through. I'll show you how I start it. I'm gonna leave the joint at the bottom so that if any water gets in behind it, it'll drain out that joint. But starting off at the bottom, start off right here. Just the weight of it, if you have to let it alone, it'll unravel it. So I'm gonna start off, figure about where the joint is gonna be in the middle. And I can always trim it over. I'm gonna start at the top, work my way down where the weight is at my advantage. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just get it in and press it in. And sometimes it takes a little bit of pressure to get it in. Once you get started, see the weight, it's going to end up down here. So, and make sure that it's good and tight in there. I'm going to just get it and tap it with a hammer, with a rubber mallet, and then make sure it bottoms out pretty good. And you can see the line as it goes across. If it's straight, you're probably pretty good. If you see a raised spot, lower spot, then you go ahead and fix it with the mallet. I'm going to go ahead and finish it here. And fast forward so you don't have to see the whole process, but you can see it, but just in the fast forward. And this material will cut with a pair of scissors. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. And my joint's gonna be right there. So I've trimmed it off a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. I marked about where I want it. It can have a little gap in there. It really ain't a matter, but I'm trying to get it fairly snug. So. Cut it. And that's it. The window is now protected from any kind of a rock hitting it. If it hits it, it hits this plastic and it won't shatter the glass. And that might save you several $100s, or I don't know how much a window costs, but I'm sure they're pretty expensive getting replaced. And that's it.